Hi guys, this is the tutorial for putting together the MiniLou hot air balloons, and we have 3 in the shop, and we may have a few more coming out. There are lots of accessories, as you can see, that go along with this set, so make sure and check that out, including any of the rainbows or clouds that have these specific holes in it meant for you to hang them as a mobile or as a display. So let's get started here. I'm going to show you how to put together our smallest hot air balloon because it fits nicely on the camera. And all you have to do is you're going to cut out 6 of these pieces, and then you're just going to fold them just like this, and you're going to have 6 inside pieces. And believe it or not, there is an actual small score line here that goes right down the middle, and if you fold it and do this very gently, because it's pretty intricate of a cut, then you can take it and you will be able to use those score lines to fold it in. I like to place that right here in the center, and that way you know where it's going to go. And then I hold down one side, open it up, and I put glue along this side. Now I'm using hot glue and I'm using a Craft Bond adhesive today. I'm using both because I think they both have great purposes. I'm using this Craft Bond for this chevron, and you're going to notice that I'm not going to put it on every single piece. I'm just going to put a dab of it on and then fold it back, press it down, and then let this other side pop up, and then just glue this side right along the edge, and then just a little bit on this chevron. And then fold that into place and just glue it down. Okay, so you're going to do this with all 6 pieces that you've cut out, and then once you have that done, you're going to start gluing them together. So here's a second one that I've done, and I've done 3 in this light pink and 3 in the dark pink. You can do it however you want. One of the bigger balloons that we have has 3 different shades of purple, and so it's just 2 and 2 and 2. And so what we're going to do is we're going to glue these together. And for this part, I like using hot glue. I think it does it quite a bit faster. If you want to use this stuff, you can do that as well. It just takes a little longer. And then make sure and line up. You see those little holes, you're going to want to line those up. So I'm just going to lay this on and do my best to get those to line up right there, okay? So you can see that once that is done, and you might have to put a little extra glue into these crevices, and you can use the Bond glue for that if you would like, or you can come back in with some hot glue. And see, that did that pretty quick and easy. Just throwing a little extra glue in there. And then you're just going to move that around all the way to the end. So I actually already glued together 4 of these pieces, and you can see I have an open piece. So I just have to get together these last 2 pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and glue them together like this. Exactly the right way. Okay, so that was pretty quick. And now you can see we have a great 3D shape. Okay, so the last piece you have to put on is, you can see I have 2 little chevron zigzags right here that I just glued on with the Craft Bond. And then it comes with a small tab right here on the edge, and you're just going to take it and roll it around and glue it, so that this little tab has a little bit of glue on it, and it makes the bottom of the hot air balloon. So we're just going to do that really quick. And then you can just sort of use your fingers to mold that bottom piece together. Okay? So that is putting together the balloon. Now, of course, we've got to connect it somehow. And you can see there are fairly small holes for this one. This is the smallest one. And so I'm using a thin ribbon today. And on some of them, I have gone in and I have put the ribbon in and I've tied it into a knot, and then same here at the bottom. But I'm going to show you the quick and easy method today because we're short on time in terms of putting together the tutorial. So what I do is you can, these are 4-inch pieces, by the way, and I just gave it some extra length so I could make sure I had enough space to do it with. The longer, the bigger pieces, I did a 5-inch ribbon or twine piece, okay? And twine might have been better for this teeny tiny little hole, but I'm going to push this through. And instead of tying it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right here. And I'm just going to have my ribbon go right up to it and let it glue down, okay? And I'm going to do this all the way around. Okay, last one. Okay, so once I have put all the strings down here, now it's time to attach it down here. Now I'm doing the exact same thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have it go through the hole and glue it. And this just kind of stabilizes it and makes sure, it just makes sure that that you are getting them all equally apart. You don't actually have to use the holes. You could glue them right in if you wanted to, especially if you have a ribbon that's a little bit bigger than the hole, the way I've kind of got going on here. But I'm just going to push them through. The other thing you can do is you can tape it. And then I want to make sure that it's of good length from the entire thing. So you can see I've made mine quite a bit longer right there. And what you can do is instead of gluing it in, if you've made them long enough, you can just put all these in and you can tie a knot and then make sure they equalize out after that. So I'm just going to put all of these in and see if I can get that to work out the way I want it to. Last one in, using my fingers to kind of pull it through, and you can see now I can kind of pull it down a little bit and kind of see where they all need to be, and I could even hang it up and then glue all of these pieces into place. Okay, so that's how you're going to finish it. Go ahead and cut off all those ends and glue the inside, and you have your hot air balloon. And then for the top, you're just going to run that string all the way through all of those pieces and then just have the string coming off of 2 of them. Thanks for watching. Make sure and subscribe to the MiniLou channel for more great die cutting videos, and make sure and comment below because we want to see what you're doing with these.